Good day, everybody. Welcome to another video. This is Jerry from BackCountry Wrench. In today's video, got a very simple project that I need to take care of that anybody can build, and I'm going to make some detachable mud flaps today. Since I upgraded my Jeep to the 35-inch tires, those mud flaps I got on are no longer legal, and I need to take care of them. So as you can see, my mud flap no longer covers the full width of the tire, and we got to come down below half of the tire as well. So what I plan on doing is I'm going to build a bracket that's going to utilize, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark, those two holes of the frame, and hopefully come out enough for the mud flaps. Got my kneeling pad because as you get older, can't really kneel. So what I did is I traced out where I need to be, and that's where the holes are. So I'm going to copy that. So I'm going to very carefully peel this off together. This metal I all got from Calgary Metal Supermarket, and this piece is gonna work out just perfect. So now I need to cut my piece. I'm going to use the Evolution chop saw, which is the best saw. It's gonna cut right through this. I used to use an abrasive saw, but I picked this one up at Canadian Tire, and it's magic. See that? Very little sparks. Cool to touch. Weakness is life. No! Oh, this is terrible. Oh, shut her down. Shut her right down. Never tight enough. Oh shit, just broke the drill bit. That sucks balls. Breaking the drill bit off inside. Not good. I just knock it through. Just knock it through. There, we're good. So I got this 22 piece PTO lock pin kit I picked up from Princessauto a really long time ago for a project that never came to be. So now I'm going to use them. So I got one of the pins out right now. Good old power fist. You can see how that's going to go for the detachable mud flap. And we're going to use the existing holes in the frame. Going to put some nut certs in there, or riv nuts. I need to clean these up, and we can start welding. Using a drill is the easiest way to sharpen a tungsten. Got my parts set up. Parts all set up. Sharpen tungsten. Turn on the Tig Welder. Learned my lesson from last time is to hit the pedal for 5 seconds until the remote light comes on. You're gonna hear it buzz. And the remote light should come on eventually. There we go. Now the remote is set up. No other warning lights are on. I can turn on my gas. And I can practice my patience. I love TIG welding. I just need to work on my patience. Just about to get fired up here, and I got my Pro Point welding helmet that I picked up from Princessauto, which has been amazing. And I've had these TIG rods, TIG filler rods for probably well over a decade. And it looks like I got those at Princessauto as well. First one is done. TIG welds are looking nice and solid, a little warm on the hand. There we go. That's what I like about TIG welding. Nice, small, clean welds. No cleanup afterwards. And that Yeswelder TIG 250p AC/DC. Still got that COVID cough. Has been working awesome so far. That's the thing with TIG welding. If you screw up, you can go back over your weld and remelt it, reform it. Those are done, and they turned out awesome, I think. So far I've been pretty impressed with this TIG welder. I haven't tried to weld any aluminum yet on AC or use the pulse functions, but just direct DC TIG. Kind of getting the hang of it now. If only I could just stop coughing. Where's the power button? There we go. Now we're ready to start installing these beautiful brackets. Got some stainless hardware, anti-seize. Gonna be mounted in the frame with riv nuts. And I know riv nuts are not usually your friend, but that's where the sleeve retainer comes in handy. The sleeve retainer basically has either 2000 or 2500 psi strength. So clean up the surface a little bit with the riv nut, apply that to the riv nut, put it in the frame, and it should hold and not have any issues coming out at all, unless the frame rusts out. So you can see, this is actually an OEM Jeep mud flap. It's been on my Jeep since I bought it and built it. And this is a little trick I did, and it actually works really well. If you had like the setup I did before, you didn't need to take the mud flaps off, so the chain is to prevent the mud flap from going back into the tire, catching and ripping it off. And it actually worked really well in that sense, because it allows the mud flap to go forward but won't allow it to go backwards. And now we're gonna do mine, and those are the two holes up there that we're gonna grind out, not grind out, but just enlarge a little bit once I get the mud flap off. So what you see on the frame there, they're almost perfect for a riv nut to go in. They just need to be enlarged just a little bit. And I just need to buff the frame off a little bit. And that's a good surface for the retaining compound. So now you just have to do a little bit and a little bit more. That one will go in. And that one goes in. There's the riv nut with the retaining compound. So now I'm just gonna stick it in the hole. I just toss some rust paint on there. Get my big mitts. Stainless hardware. Anti-seize with a lock washer. Just need to check it every now and then. Now after the fact, I could just cut that corner off because I don't really need it. It's just going to collect dirt and stuff behind there. But using the bolt holes in the frame, or the holes in the frame I should say, it should take away from this plate trying to bend, because I got a bolt there and a bolt there, so it'll be nice and secure. It's like evening now because it was like 33 degrees today and it was insane. So what I got here is my mud flap, Princessauto. Had this in the garage for a few years. I actually bought two of them, but this will be perfect because I'm gonna cut it in half, 15 inches. The struggle is real. Brackets are drilled for the mud flaps, and I took those out again I cut the corner off, make a little bit more appealing to look at, even though you're not going to see them. But I think they'll look way nicer. Less dirt to collect behind. This is the easy part. Just drill the holes, put bolts through, and done. Coming to you live. Got one of them on right now. Almost tripped over the ladder there, shut her down. Just take my mud flap, slide her in, just as such. That's my little connector. There we go. Got her on, but I don't like that, so we're going to change it up. That's the final design right there. So what I did is I put a little piece of aluminum backing on there, and then I also put another 3-inch piece of rubber going up. That way it covers more surface area of the tire, less chance of rocks to go flying up. I think that looks all right. We'll get this outside in a minute to have a better look. Man, I just cracked open that beer. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It doesn't seem to be any kind of fizz at all. Anyways, this is Red Truck Beer Round Trip Amber Ale. Coming in at 5.2%. Motherfucking beer time. Another project done. Mud flap creation is finished. I like the way it ended up. Like before, I just had the mud flap on it, and I didn't like the way it was sitting. The mud flap would have got torn off easily from flapping in the wind. Got the bar, put it across the bottom, and then I added that 3-inch layer on top to help prevent some of the rocks. I think it turned out good. Tig welding definitely makes a big difference. Your welds are nice and small, and with TIG welding you gotta have some patience. You can see the metal pool nice and slow. Feed in the filler, you know it's burnt in there good. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. We still got some more projects on the go. Got to get all these little things finished up, and then the TJ is going to head out, and we're going to have some fun with it while the JK comes in and gets its own custom lift. Big things for it. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.